You and I, we share something in common, and that is that we collect relationships. People ask me all the time, well, what do you collect? And there's not a whole lot of stuff I like to collect. I like to collect relationships because I just love people. I like to collect experiences with those relationships. And
Yeah.
you are very much the same way in that. And you have unbelievable relationships, and you're a master networker. And I'd love to know your thoughts on that.
Yeah, well, I think, yeah, a lot of people like to collect wine, and I like wine, and I like bourbon, and I like good food, and I like driving nice cars, but I don't need to own a lot of those things. Like, I'm not a stuff person, ironically, because I sell tangible gifts. It's kind of like really? And it's like, well, the reason I got into gifting to begin with was because I was an introvert and I wanted to engage these relationships, and I use gifting as kind of that leverage point or tool. But words of affirmation is my love language. So I love being with people, and I love, the reciprocation of words of affirmation. And so to me, like betting, instead of betting on blackjack, I'd like to bet on people early on and find the diamonds in the rough, and find, our mutual friend Hal Elrod, and like go to bat for him early on, or find other people that are like, hey, like you, like, I'm like, you need to get your book out, like, dude, like, get it out, like, find the people and nudge them or push them out of the nest. To me, that's way more fun, is to bet on people, or to your point, to collect relationships. Like, I forget who the original person to quote this was. I'm not the originator of it, but your network is your net worth. And I think that, having the right people in your corner that will take your phone call, that respect you, that will go to bat for you, like, because we're all going to have ups and downs in our business and our lives, and not to have the people that are around you to have your back when your back's against the wall, to me, is like one of those places I never want to be. I want to have dug my well before I'm thirsty. I want to have like people that want to go to bat, because who knows what life is going to throw at us.
No kidding. And my 10th commandment really kind of zones in on this, the power of your peer group, the power of coaches and mentors, people that have done what you want to do, people that are currently doing what you want to do, and people that just play the game of life at a bigger level, play the game of business at a bigger level, play the game of finances and investing at a higher level, or the game of lifestyle, even just fun and experiences at a higher level. I mean, that is where I just feel like passion just kind of pours out for me, and generally for most other people as well. And I know you can relate, because you're part of all these really cool groups. You're part of a ton of masterminds, and you have a lot of cool experiences, and you have worked really hard to intentionally put yourself in a position to meet people and to know people and connect. And it's really been cool to see as a fan from the sidelines.
Yeah, man. Well, you're the same way. I mean, one of the groups that I helped organize, the Selfless Givers, like, came out of me and John Hall and a couple guys getting together virtually. And then, we got together once in person, and then I put together an email list and sent it out. And then Kaiser kind of organized it. And you were one of the ones that got involved with that group as well. And just, unfortunately, I had a conflict, so I couldn't go to Cabo. But the amount of people that were like, Justin was the highlight of the entire trip. He was the one that showed up and was like fun and up for anything, and like poured out like all this knowledge of like, deal flow and what he's up to. And like, he was, rocking the Speedo and doing crazy stuff that like, like would just make people feel comfortable and laugh and enjoy themselves. And the amount of people that text me and are like, dude, you're close with Justin, right? I'm like, yeah, I've known him for 20 years. He's like, he was not the same person like on Zoom that he was in person. Like, he's way funner, way cooler. Like, hey, he's a cool guy on Zoom, but like, he was like 100 times better. And so I think that there's a specialness that you have, that's why you've been pushing me to be in Austin, is like, there's power with proximity. There's power with being able to be with these groups. And I've always done it from afar, where I'll show up for the event and then go back home. But I think that surrounding yourself with the right peer group and the right people is a lot of success. It just rubs off on you. It raises your game. It influences your thoughts and things that you can't even really describe or really put into words.